Good morning, people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time of the day this video may find you. I hope that the video finds you in good spirits and that you and yours is doing well. Listen, people, today I wanted to do a video about the narcissist and their mindset and not understanding that part of us leaving them was for them. Yes, part of us leaving them was for them. It was for us, of course, because being in a relationship with a person like that, for sure, is very traumatizing for the brain because once the narcissist discards us emotionally, we are no longer seen as a human to them. I mean, I'm just, I can't say for all, but I can say for me, when my soon-to-be ex-husband made that switch, it was so extreme to the way things was with us that I felt it. He had already started being more aggressive with using covert ways to try to tear me down, like saying things to me. But when he made that total switch from to most emotionally discard me, I mean, I felt unhuman to him because he had zero value on who I was as a person. Like, I had no voice. I had like, he didn't even almost didn't acknowledge me outside of being, sexually, it was pretty intense, yeah, like Valentine's Day and Christmas and stuff or whatever. He would pick like these very, very extremely nice cards, with gifts. The cards would so fit who I was, and it was so confusing that this person would take the time out because he had to. I look at cards, and he would find cards that I was like, oh my gosh, where these cards are. you know so he took a lot of time in finding these cards that said these amazing things that totally fit the person that I was and who I was to him, but the way that he treated me didn't match up with it. But during the last 15 years, he seemed so unhappy. He seemed like a person that didn't want to be there, but for whatever reasons, I know now, but it was like he just couldn't cut it. It seemed like he wanted out, but maybe he was scared to get out. Maybe you could see the wrestling with his mind and soul. I could see it in him. And I'm just literally looking at him and saying, just get out. Just get out. Just get out. I literally about 4 or 5 times, I believe it's been, this last time was 5 times. I typed up um um uncontested agreement, divorce agreement for us to sign, um to just so he could get out, you know. I just, you know, like I said, it was very depressing watching him like that. You know, I was going through my own depression, but it was even more terrifying watching him in the state that he was in. You know, like he just seemed so angry and upset. And towards the end, like the last, I'd say almost 3 years, oh my gosh, I couldn't stand it. Literally, when he'd come home, um, he'd be um like so grouchy and just picking at me and saying things to me to get up under my skin and get me to argue with him. And you know, I've seen videos where other narcissists say that, you know, they doing these kinds of things, they're trying to make you leave or discard them. And what confuses me about that, about my soon to be ex-husband, is I filed for a divorce. He started moving his things out. Well, I moved all his stuff first into the other bedroom. There was some financial things going on. I thought that'll have to be on another video because it's, you know, I don't want to make this video too long. But I moved his things to another bedroom and took his thumbprint off the lock of the bedroom door and put another additional lock on the door. So 2 days later, he went to moving his things out, you know. And I was like, okay, okay. You know, of course, you know, we weren't talking, so, you know, okay. So he did tell my daughter, though, our daughter, that I better put the stuff back. If I didn't put the stuff back, that he was going to not deposit money into our joint account for the bills, you know. So, and I'm just like, no, I'm not putting the stuff back. I want out. I had made that move. I had moved all of that stuff out of there. And me doing that just empowered me to push forward, you know. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not putting the stuff back. So he went to moving his things out. And we end up having a conversation where I talked about maybe separation because he was trying to just, we're going to sell this house. I've been moving all my stuff out because we're going to sell this house. And I'm like, well, I gotta have somewhere to go. We can't just sell the house. I was like, no, we're not just selling the house. Like, I have to get myself prepared. I have lupus, y'all, and I'll have to do that on another video. But financially, I needed to get myself together, you know, in order to just sell the house like how he was, you know. So, anyways, we end up having a discussion though where okay, well, maybe we'll do the separation thing. And he was supposed to move out. He said, and you know, I was recording all this. Of course, you know, he didn't know I was recording all this because, you know, all these years that passed by, he did all this stuff, and I didn't have any proof of some of it. So I recorded so I could get some proof of some of the things, him admitting some of the things he had done. But anyways, so yeah, he said, I asked him, well, you know, what are you going to do? Like in the meantime, he said, oh, I'm moving out. I'm moving out. So, you know, by that time, he had moved like about 70 to 80% of his stuff. He ended up moving about 90% of his things. And he just stopped. And he didn't move out on the 30th. I think well, I'm not gonna say think. I know it was. He sent me some kind of message and saying something about a friend telling a friend something or whatever, and I was like, "Well, you're not my friend, and we're not gonna be friends." And he went ballistic. He's like, "What? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a separation. I want to get out now. I'm starting to feel like how you've been feeling all this time, where you want to get out right now. You want a divorce now. That's how I'm starting to feel. Remember that?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I remember that." I remember all these times I've been begging you for a divorce. So he didn't move out. And I think it was he got mad and he would talk about me changing locks on the doors and I can't do that and blah, blah, blah. And, he even told me I couldn't change the lock on the door to the bedroom I was sleeping in. That's not true. But anyways, y'all, what I'm saying is he didn't leave. Like this stuff that they're saying that they're doing all this stuff to make you discard them. And then, okay, I did it. I set things in motion for him to, hoping that he would discard me, because I had like shut it down several months before. By the time September came, it was like 9 months I had shut it down. So I was giving him time to go ahead and get happy with whatever it is or whoever it is he's out there with. And then he could just get so happy and love that he would leave me. And he didn't. So y'all, I'm telling you, I know for me, I literally wanted him happy too. I saw that he was so miserable. I really did. And it's so sad because like he's still miserable. I filed for the divorce. He won't move out. He's still coming to the house and sleeping on the sofa right outside my bedroom door in the family room. And I literally, though, I got out for me, but I got out for him too. I got out hoping that he would get some peace, whatever it was that he was struggling with. I wanted to let him know, you don't have to feel like you're in bondage here with me. I had been telling him that. Let's just get out of this. I've never been a person to try to take anybody down either. Like I was really nice, like some of the other agreements and stuff. It was even like one of them, I think I was asking for $350 a month, for so many years. I was really, really nice, y'all, trying to get out of here, trying to be like, okay, let's just work this out. So we could just get out of this. Of course I end up, having to take all of the previous, agreements away, sent them a message and, put it on record like my attorney told me that all of those agreements previously are off the table, But I tried to to set him free. I really did. In the end, it ended up being for me because it was so aggressive. But I had been trying to set him free for a long, long time. And in the end, it ended up being me feeling like I was the one that needed to be free. Because he is happy with all this confusion, delusion, chaos that's going on in his brain. Even though it is killing him, he's accepted that. And I just can't. But yeah, the narcissists don't understand that us watching them is very depressing. And when we get up the courage to leave, it's for us and them. Anyway, y'all, just wanted to share that. Y'all have a blessed day. Love you. Bye. See you on the next video.